at once, you know? Alright, now come down here. Wait for this guy. Shit. Fuck! There. Now come through here. She's gonna raise that up for you. Now you're on the home stretch. Make it. I swear to God, this game trolled the fuck out of me today, and this pisses me off. Every time I fucking record, the game trolls me. Chandelier goes up. She fucking goes under it. And there she is. Asleep in her bed. But now the controls are all messed up. And we walk backwards or something. So let's rewind time back to the top. And oh shit, what is this? We're rewinding time. We can't make the game go forward. Now when this first happened, I thought my game had broke. So I was kind of upset. But just keep holding the back button, the time button. So now that we're viewing this backwards, it kind of looks different, doesn't it? Kind of looks like the, Kind of looks like the princess is trying to get rid of us, isn't it? Now she's pulling all the traps trying to screw us over, and we're chasing her, but she doesn't look like she wants to be caught. She is hauling balls trying to get away from her. She's scared shitless. And now we see that we were actually pulling those down under her dress. And that's what was causing her to stop. And so she's pulling these levers trying to kill us, but we're getting out of them just in the nick of time. Run, princess. What's going to be at the end? Go, 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 go. You can hear the epic music. I think this music's better backward. There's our guy. Help! Come down here. Help! I don't know why it's taking so long. Ugh. I've got you. Now you see what it looked like. For real. So, the princess never wanted to be caught. Tim just did all that for nothing. Right? And now we're here at the epilogue. Now these books you can't read. But this one you can. The boy called for the girl to follow him, and he took her hand. He would protect her. They would make their way through this oppressive castle, fighting off the creatures made of smoke and doubt, escaping to a life of freedom. The boy wanted to protect the girl. He held her hand or put his arm around her shoulders in a walking embrace to help her feel supported and close to him amid the impersonal throng of Manhattan. They turned and made their way toward the Canal Street subway station, and he picked a path through the jostling crowd. Now, if you actually come over here, his arm weighed upon her shoulders, felt constrictive around her neck. "You're burdening me with your ridiculous need," she said. Or she said, "You're going the wrong way and you're pulling me with you." In another time, another place, she said, "Stop yanking on my arm, you're hurting me." He worked his ruler and his compass. He inferred, he deduced, he scrutinized the fall of an apple, the twisting of metal orbs hanging from a thread. He was searching for the princess, and he would not stop until he found her, for he was hungry. He cut rats into pieces to examine their brains and planted tungsten posts into the skulls of water-starved monkeys. Ghostly, she stood in front of him and looked into his eyes. "I am here," she said. "I am here. I want to touch you." She pleaded, "Look at me." But he would not have seen her. He only knew how to look at the outside of things. Let's see where this is going. really do hope you're grasping some of the story. It is very cryptic, I know, but... He scrutinized the fall of an apple, the twisting of metal orbs hanging from a thread. Through these clues he would find the princess, see her face. After an especially fervent night of tinkering, he kneeled behind a bunker in the desert. He held a piece of welder's glass up to his eye and waited. On that moment hung eternity. Time stood still. Space contracted to a pinpoint. It was as though the earth had opened and the skies split. One felt as though he had been privileged to witness the birth of the world. Someone near him said it worked. Someone else said, now we are all sons of bitches. Let's see here. The candy store, everything he wanted was on the opposite side of the pane of glass. The store was decorated in bright colors, and the scents wafted out drove him crazy. He tried to rush the door, or just get close to the glass, but he couldn't. She held him back with great strength. Why would she hold him back? How might he break free of her grasp? He considered violence. I don't really know how to get this one, to tell you the truth. I thought that made me immune. Let's see. I'm going to try and get it. Maybe not. Anyway, you look online if you want to see that bit of dialogue. I don't remember what it said. He cannot say as he understood all of this. Possibly he is more confused now than ever. But all these moments he's contemplated. Something has occurred. The moments feel substantial in his mind, like stones. Kneeling, reaching down toward the closest one, running his hand across it, he finds it smooth and slightly cold. He tests the stone's weight. He finds he can lift it, and the others too. He can fit them together to create a foundation, an embankment, a castle. To build a castle of appropriate size, he will need a great many stones, but what he's got now feels like an acceptable start. And there we go. That's the end of the game. Now, I'm going to tell you my basically my interpretation of the story, and kind of what I took away from it as basically the game is not about Tim, the guy trying to rescue the princess, as much as it's about Tim, the bioengineer who created the atomic bomb. Now, if you look in the background here, you can see what looks to be like Manhattan on fire after a nuclear explosion, maybe. And basically, I personally feel that it's about his struggles through life while he was trying to create the bomb. And basically, once he did create it, he wanted to take it back, and it consumed him to the point to where he literally went crazy and invented this world in his mind that we're playing now. If you go and read the stories in order, you know, he really does talk about, I mean, and in that part I was telling you, it sounds like two girls. The princess is the atomic bomb in the story. The princess is not just the idea of the atomic bomb, it is the completion of the atomic bomb. So, you know, it's pretty neat to think of it that way. And then he talks about she and the princess in the same paragraph that I pointed out. I think that means his wife. I think that he literally means he took the ring off of his finger and he hid his marriage from his wife. He broke his marriage up. That's why he's so depressed and down in the dumps and whatnot. And then, I don't know, like, in the end, when they're talking about the candy, I have to believe that maybe he's gone crazy and the woman holding him back is maybe, I don't know, his caretaker. If you think differently, if you've taken something different away from the story, please tell me in the comments below. I'd really like to see it. Now, if you beat this game by getting all the stars, you get an alternate ending, which is not better than the one we got at all. These stars take forever to get, but once you get the stars, you basically get an ending where you get to run before the chandelier breaks in the last level, and you get to catch the girl. And I might do a run of that. I'll show you what happens if you catch her sometime. But guys, I really appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. Bear with me, I'll get back to my other projects soon enough, but this was one I wanted to do before I left, so that I could, you guys could have something to watch while I was gone, and it wouldn't look like I was being lazy. So, Thanks, guys. I really appreciate you watching. Stay tuned for more, and thanks for being fans, guys. I really appreciate it. Later.